Hello, beautiful people. Yes. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nadirahlugg, and I'm the president, founder, spiritual coach, and entertaining tarot card reader for One Love and Light Center located in California. And we are a spiritual center that help people find and maintain their blissful Zen. So in other words, I love to tell people to think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Yes. And we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this through the practice of yoga, guided meditation, Reiki healing sessions. Yes, I am a Reiki master. And the reason we are here today through the practice of tarot and oracle card readings. Now, today, I'm actually in our hotel room in New York City. So I am a New Yorker, been a New Yorker for a minute. And to hear me when I say it's been a doozy. I love New York. I do. It's just so busy. It is so busy. And for someone who is very energy sensitive, oh my God, it's on and popping. But I love the people as far as there's always something going on. It's very entertaining. I don't care what time of night you go out. There is something on and popping out here in these streets. Somebody doing something. And so I'm happy to be here during the new moon of Cancer. So Moon Child, this is your sun as well as your moon energy. So we are currently in the sun sign of Cancer. Will be slowly drifting out of there in a minute and heading into Leo. But right now we are here and it is Cancer sun, Cancer moon, and we are in a new moon energy. And so what do we always know? Newness, babe. So I am in my new area, in my new room, in my new just new of city and state until I go back home. So that's all right though. So beautiful people, let's get a little information about Cancer, Moonchild. So Cancer is ruled by, and happy birthday to my fellow Cancer brothers and sisters out there. If I haven't told you that already, you already have the portal as well, the Sirius portal. And so I want to say happy birthday to you guys. And also, y'all are so intuitive. So it's not a coinky dink that we're doing this on a Monday. New moon is happening on Monday, which is considered Moon Day. It's ruled by the moon, Luna, or Luna C, but either way it goes. So Cancer is ruled by the moon, all right? And so its ruling luminary is the moon. And so what happens is it brings about, and it's a wonderful water sign, okay? So it brings about emotions, intuition. They're considered the nurturers, the mother types, the very tapped in and very empathetic to a lot of energies out here. And so a lot of times on the high road, it can be considered to be, again, very empathetic to people's feelings, always wanting to help, always want to be the cheerleader in helping others. Low road can be considered to be holding a grudge, because a lot of times water energy, especially Cancerian energy, is connected to memories. So a lot of Cancerian brothers and sisters have long memories because it's associated to the emotional side. So don't think just because that shit happened 6-7 years ago, they forgot about it and moved on. No, they just moved on and gave you the blessing of moving on. But hear me when I say they didn't forget. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. Another low road would be possessiveness. Again, they love very, very, very hard. Very, very, very hard. And so it also rules their stomach, digestion, stomach, and things like that. All right. And let me see if there's anything else, but they're here to be of service. They're beautiful people that are here to be nurturers, lovers of life and people. And that's what's up. And so they also, Cancer rules, governs the fourth house. And so again, we're talking about love of foundation, love of family, because it is about family. Cancers are deeply into their mother energy, family, home, making sure a home is okay. And it's all about foundational work. So if the home is all jacked up, there's going to be an issue. There's going to be an issue when it comes to that Cancerian energy. And so again, they lead with the motherly love of the mothers, the grandmothers, of the, again, the base of the foundation for family. And so again, home is definitely associated with the fourth house, all right, and memories, things like that. All right, so beautiful people, that's a little bit of that. It's not going to be a long reading because I wasn't able to bring all my decks, but it's okay. I got 4, and the 4 is giving me life. It's giving me, I already had my reading. There's something that was similar with me with you with the collective reading. So I'll make sure to share that, but this is some wonderful energy, beautiful people. And again, it's always about perspective, all right? So, beautiful people, without further ado, this message is for you, my collective, of how to best work with the wonderful, nurturing, loving, intuitive energies of this Cancerian moon. And so how to best work for our highest self, our highest good. That's what's up. Am I uneven over here? Yeah, I'm out here in these streets. Hey, I'm fashionable. Okay, but let's go. All right, so starting off with the tarot as always, what do we have? We have, now I don't have the best light, but we're gonna work with what we have. We have the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. And underneath the Jack, we have 0, the Fool. 0, the Fool. So I thought this was amazing. We went from a 10 to a 0, back to square one. So let's start with this 10. 10 of Swords can be considered to be very graphic. If you look at it, you can see all 10 swords in the back of the Fool. It is done. It's one and done. He done took all that he or she could take, and this is the end of the line. So even though it has a very brutal picture, here we go. So 10 of Swords is when you've done all that you could have done. You played your hand, you gave it all you got. But now it's a reset. It's a complete ending. We have a total completion of an ending. And guess what? Even with numbers, the 1, the 10, and the 1 and the 0 added together goes back to what? 1. We just happen to skip the 1 and go straight to 0, the Fool, which is even a better card. And I'll explain why. So again, 10 of Swords, let me give you some of the keywords that's associated with the 10 of Swords: misfortune, defeat, endings, jealousy, hatred, treachery, assault, backstabber, retaliation, release, bright horizon. So again, I want you to see that there is an association with a lot of not so happy terminology. But what I want us to focus on, to see and hear, and Spirit is telling me, endings. A lot of us are still dealing and trying to fix some things, find some completion and healing with that so that we can let go and move on. I realized that was also the message that we did before, and I hope that you tuned in for this serious portal. I hope you did. And if you didn't, go back and listen to that. I see some connections with this and that together. But understand that with this ending comes in a new beginning. All right. And the Fool card is ruled by Aquarius, which happens to be our next moon that we will be anticipating. And I'll be doing a reading for of Aquarius. And the reason why this is so pivotal is because the Fool, God takes care of babies and what? Fools, right? And the reason being is because the Fool card, this is how the Fool begins his journey. The Fool is carefree, doesn't know where he's staying, doesn't know where he's going, he or she going, don't know shit. And with this pure innocence of a fresh new start that happens to be right here in that moon cycle, that new moon of new moon energy, they're on a new journey. Got to let go of this old to what? Make room for the new. And so it brings about new adventures, new journeys, new horizons of what to see. It's a new excitement. It's excitement to just take chances, take risks. with the open heart and mind, you're ready for something different, something new. And so some of the key words that go along with the Fool is new start, unlimited potential, because there's no fear with the Fool. Walking out on the faith of a mustard seed. And that, my dears, are how we should, when we are balanced, how we should live life. Faith of a mustard seed, that you are well taken care of, that you are covered, that you are protected, that you know where you're going, that you are tapped in to your intuition to make shit happen and manifest, because you could work your magic with confidence. That is the energy that we should be flowing in. And I'm putting that out there, beautiful people. Let's flow together. I'm rocking my yellow, my gold, and everything come through. This chick, I went from warrior, now I'm all up into my Oshun vibe, baby. And I'm telling you, when you can take a break, travel. I saw travel a couple of readings ago. I went ahead and took in and said, screw it, I'm leaving with my husband. Let's go. And it is a refresh. It is a new start. It helps you to get away from old things that you were thinking about that were no good for you, and give you some new eyes, a reset of what is most important to you. So beautiful. Innocent, fancy-free, idealism, spirit of adventure, open heart, open mind, ready for a new adventure. Creativity, a tendency for iconoclasm, and journey. So again, beautiful people, you have to close a door to open up a new one, and this is the perfect energy for it. So with a adventurer's mind and an adventurer's spirit, let's get ready to embrace this new moon energy, tap into our intuition, start something new. We already know what the old does. We already seen what the old does. We already seen what old people do, okay? If they're doing the same shit over and over again, and you are expecting them to change sometime soon, then honey, it ain't them, it's you. They've already shown you what they could do. And if that's not much, thank you. They've shown you. And so now everything is on you. So please take accountability to whomever you are still associating with. And keep this in mind too, beautiful people. We are also in the shadow side of Venus retrograde, which is kicking off on the 22nd of this month. So people, please be aware of that. That is another time where a lot of exes come back, old friends come back. Now, whether or not it's a good time for them to come back, that's on you. But if the reason why y'all stop hanging, y'all stop dating, y'all start being involved has not changed, and they've shown you that it has not changed, it's not them. Who is it? Start questioning your decision. So please be aware of that this is the time when you start investigating and really doing an in-depth process of elimination, or having aha moments as far as how do you want to be treated. Venus is always a lover. So if somebody's not treating you correctly, and old people are coming in from your past and they're still not treating you correctly, you got your answers. But it is like a time of trial and error. So I'm hoping y'all gonna pass this test. Y'all can do it. Trust your intuition. There's nothing wrong with a new adventure and trying something. Now, if you're with someone from your past and you're noticing that there's some growth over that distance that y'all had, there's some growth in that person's personality as far as how they've been treating you, and you're open to that, it's a different kind of vibe, because remember, you're on a different vibration now, and it's a different vibe, then be open. Try it out. If it feels good to your spirit to go and meet up for a movie or a coffee or a dinner or whatever, have fun. Have fun, try it out, and see what's out there as far as, are we still got that chemistry? I can see this person did some work. All right. And just have fun with it. Don't create a narrative in your mind. Just be in the present and see what happens from there, beautiful people. All right, moving on. We also have Mars, but this was in reverse. And so it's assert yourself. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm gonna make sure to put this up tonight, but tomorrow is Tuesday, and Tuesday is ruled by Mars, the planet Mars. So I want you to be aware of that. Assert yourself. A conflict is brewing. A conflict is brewing. Time to face it head on. This situation will be resolved in your favor. This situation will be resolved in your favor. So if there is conflict brewing, it's Ten of Swords, and you've seen it, you feel it, you know sooner or later, y'all going to have a conversation. This is the time where you see it, you feel it, but you're prepared. You don't have to spend time arguing with a person all day long. You really don't. State your piece. If the other person doesn't want to listen, you can't force anybody to listen, and that's okay. But what you can do is take actions with your actions. If the person is not being reciprocating with the conversation, the energy, obviously a decision has been made. If you were taking forever to make it, a decision has been made for you to start a new journey. But assert yourself. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, my loves. Always the name of the game. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I asserted myself by stepping away from someone who was doing me harm, emotional, mental, spiritual harm, seriously. And so I made the decision to step away, and it's okay. I think we talked about this before, even in Sirius and all this other moon energy. And so I never meant anything bad or put anything bad. What I did was a return to sender, though. Return to sender in all of my intentions. I mean well, and I send out love. Now, if somebody else is out here trying to plot on me, God help them, and it's on them. To put that kind of, my mother told me a long time ago, be careful who you dig a grave for, because you could be digging it for yourself. You'll fall into that bad boy. So whatever you have to, whomever you have to release, let them go. Pray that they get healing. It helps you with your karma. Pray that they get the healing that they need. And whenever they're ready, to have peace onto them and set them free. If it's meant for y'all to be back together again in some form of fashion, it'll happen. If nothing else, Venus retrograde will make sure that will happen. I can tell you that now, okay? All right, moving on, beautiful people. You also have Capricorn. Capricorn in reverse. Humble pie. Humble pie. Your ego is strong enough to survive a healthy dose of constructive criticism. Your ego is strong enough to survive a healthy dose of constructive criticism. So, beautiful people, in this time of need, if you feel that you need to talk to someone about the situation who happens to be a very impartial person, who can be very balanced and logical with your situation, then trust to speak to them and then listen to the advice or the guidance they have to offer. Make sure you choose wisely, though, on who you're talking to. But when you ask them, I need you to be prepared to have an open mind and an open heart to receive whatever answers they have, okay? And the reason being is because sometimes we're so busy into the situation that we cannot see the behavior or our part in the situation. And because of that, sometimes you definitely need a neutral party who knows you, who knows your heart, who knows your spirit. You've been friends for, I'm not going to say ask somebody that you just met six months ago. They don't know the essence of you. Someone who has a past with you, someone who knows you inside and out, that you've already you've delved deep in conversation with, and understand that their heart and their spirit and their frequency is on track. There's nothing wrong with asking another person their opinion, and understand this. It is just that, an opinion. But be open to some constructive criticism if it is offered. It's only going to make you a better person and make you more aware in your conversation with whomever you need to talk to, so that you can be prepared and better prepared for whatever they might throw at you. It might be some, well, babe, you are short-tempered sometimes. You do pop off, and then all of a sudden you get loud and start screaming. If they told you that with a loving heart and a loving mind, please get somewhere, get centered, get your life together before you go talk to that person, so that you don't start popping off somewhere. Because guess what? You're quick-tempered. If that is your temperament, It's only going to escalate the situation. People match other people's energy. And so every time I go out and I talk to other people, I make sure my energy is on point. And so that's why a lot of times I get wonderful energy and wonderful feedback from a whole lot of people that I meet out here in these streets. So beautiful people, definitely understand that and be open to a healthy dose of constructive criticism, whether that's with your work, whether that's with your attitude or how you do things, behaviors. Be open. Be open. It's only going to make you a better person. Come through. And we all about leveling up on this one. Yes, come through. And underneath the deck, we have the ninth house. The ninth house, the road less traveled. So here we go about being a traveler, a journeyer, a adventurer. This is the house of all three, honey. The ninth house ruled by Sagittarius. They're the wanderers, the adventurers, the doers. They want to go out here, see things and question things. And so leave your worries on the doorstep. An exciting new journey awaits you. Come on here, warrior seekers. Come on out here, you journey and adventurer seekers. Leave your worries on the doorstep. An exciting new journey awaits you. That's more full energy. That's more full energy. That's new moon energy. This is the best time. Like I said, if you're ready to graduate to that next level and do something different, let go of the old, let go of old people. I need you to be in the mindset to be ready for your new journey. A lot of times we have this finite idea, oh, I'm just done with them. I'm done. There's a two-part to it. Even if you're done with this person, be open for and make new space for new energy. It's like a revolving door. And as you clean house and do your healing, be open to the space and set the intention to invite new, refreshing, healthy energy into your life. People that mean you well, people that can help to challenge you to take things to the next level so that you have new opportunities, new job performance, new enhancements in life and how you see and feel and see things in life, new experiences in your travel, those who help you to expand, because that's what expansion is all about as being an adventurer. And keep in mind that the ruling planet for Sagittarius is Jupiter. It's about going big, go home. So be ready for this expansion. Unfortunately, like I said, you got to make room though. You got to make room. Clear out the house of anything old that does not serve you or mean you well, that does nothing but just cause you heartache, pain, and tears. And sometimes there are hard decisions to make. They really are, especially when they're loved ones and family members and things like that. But you must trust your gut. You got to trust your instincts. You must trust your intuition. And if it doesn't mean you well, you have to go ahead and place an ending. Stop it somewhere, okay? Moving on. Oh, come through. Wait, hold on. Let me pause real. All right, beautiful people. I'm sorry I had to. My husband just came in, and so I had to go ahead and greet him because I love my husband, and this is what we do, and he's back at home. So, and remember what we talked about. Cancerian energy is all about home life. So even though if I'm in New York, this is my home in this place. We're going to sage my room, and now I had to welcome my husband in. Y'all, come through. Y'all understand. I know you do. All right, moving on. So these are my sign of the time cards, and what we have is number 7. Feather messages. So beautiful people, be on the lookout for wonderful feathers. Feathers are a great reminder of messages from my spiritual team, messages that something's get some good news is coming towards you. Okay. And a lot of times it's just our spiritual team is talking to us. I see a feather and I get excited. So a lot of times, even my husband now, if he sees a feather or we go outside or something and we see a feather in our lawn or in our back and he grabs it, he already knows there's something there. There's an ancestor somewhere speaking to us, letting us know that they are here. They are protecting us. They are watching over us. They're just in this present of the space. So be aware of your feathers. And if you run across any different color feathers, look up that color. Everything is on Cousin Google. So look that shit up. Everything has a meaning. So black feathers, red feathers, white feathers, look them up. Okay, there's a message for you, just for you. And the other sign, we have flamingos. Flamingos, number 2. And there's 2 of them right here. Flamingos, fun, fun. See, now here's some more wonderful energy. Fun. This new adventure, this new journey, this new phase in this life of yours. Come through, because we're all just on this journey. It's our own individual journey, and we meet up every so often to meet fellow journeyers, and we just enjoy sharing stories, learning from one another. This is how you have fun with your journey. So beautiful people, please incorporate even in this new moon. Find some time if you've been working very, very, very hard out here in this season. I need you to find out what makes you happy. Go find, do something that brings you some joy, to remind you of what you worked so hard for. Have fun with this experience of your new journey. It starts with a mindset. Even with the ending and the closing of an ending cycle, create the foundation of your mind that this new set journey is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. And you're ready for it. If you could start it like that, oh my God, everything will be easy peasy as you work with your frame of mind in the acceptance of change. That's bound to happen, because one thing is for sure and consistent is change. So work the mindset so you're better apt to work with it, okay? And flow with it. Yes, come through. And underneath the deck, we have 42, tree, ancestry. I love this. So that last reading that I did for Sirius, the Sirius portal, talked about ancestors. It did, and how we need to honor them. So beautiful people, here we go again with this ancestry, tree, ancestry, family reunion, honoring our roots. This is the summer season. A lot of us will be meeting up with our family members, family reunions. Please, by all means, on this one, if you haven't been doing thus far, make sure that y'all talk about the ones that came before you. Make sure that you say their names and remember them. What did they do? What was their quirks? Everybody's aunties and uncles were not perfect. And even in their imperfections, they were still there to do something for you or show you something. Even if it was no more than show you how you did not want to live your life. You had a comparison as far as how you knew you did not want to spend the rest of your life living. But be grateful that you had the comparison of that. So honor them, say their names, speak their words. Remind the little kids who never got a chance to meet them about their aunties, their uncles, their nephews, their brothers, their grandfathers, their grandmothers. This is the awesome time. And you know what? I'm going to read. So Spirit is telling me to read it, and I will. I don't have my little glasses with me, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it happen, Captain. Come through. So ancestry with this shirt. Come on with it. We have a tree is only as strong as its roots, which tend to extend deeper into the earth with each generation. Oh, holla. You carry the name and bloodline of those who came before you, as well as their strengths and struggles and triumphs and traumas. Ooh, that's real. Generational trauma is real. Keep that in mind. A lot of this karmic pain is not ours. It's just been carried over, but it can end with you, beautiful people. Keep that in mind. Honor these ancestors and by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from, All right. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from. The tree is also a symbol of longevity and the desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. If you have received signs to put up an altar or develop deeper connections with living family members, this is the time to follow through and reinforce those bonds. This card can indicate a family or legacy-related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property, inheritance, or uncovering a truth from the past. You may be the one who has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. Ooh, that's strong. That's strong. Additional meanings: place offerings on your altar, connect with ancestral practices, spend time learning from your family. Family may be growing. Find strength and comfort in where you come from. And beautiful people, all of that, if you found something in between with all of that, that touched your heart, that made you the hairs on the back of your neck tingle or your inside tingle, because we all have different ways of interpreting when there's a heightened awareness of a message that came directly to you. Then please, that was one of the messages in that last reading, to build an altar for your ancestors, to connect, introduce yourself to. They know you. They know you. Understand that. They know you and they stand by you. They stand behind you. They stand in front of you. So if you haven't made yourself aware, please take some time to introduce yourself to them. Yes, they got guidance and they have wisdom. They love to partake in giving into you. Come through. Moving on. And then we also have surrender to play. Surrender. These are my surrender cards. Surrender to play. So this winds up sounding like the fun, the flamingo fun. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. I'm going to say that again. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Again, these cards go together. So that's 2 cards with the number 2 right here. 2 cards. Beautiful people, find some way to have some fun in your life under this energy, in this adventure. I'll share this quick story. So even here in New York, walking the streets, just randomly walking the streets is an adventure in itself. I'm seeing new things. I accidentally wind up having to show my husband a couple of things around these areas that he's always around, but just doesn't have the energy or want to. You just want to get back home. So he doesn't go out here to even experience that. But even together, as we have fun in exploring, it's helping him to broaden his information and data about what's in here to best suit his life whenever he comes back. Okay? So beautiful people, you find the fun in your adventure. You have a new start, a new journey. So have fun with it. Again, change the mindset. If it's a closing of the ending of the old, get ready for this new adventure. Come through. And underneath the deck, we have surrender, stubbornness. Surrender, stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with people, with others, and yourself. Let me read that again. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So again, this goes back again in connection also with assert yourself. Assert yourself. There is a balance in all things that we do. So even in this conflict, or if this conflict is brewing, and their situation will be resolved in your favor, I need you to also make sure that you're, again, versus tensing up about the situation, go in that situation knowing that there will be some mediation. There will be some finality. There will be some balance. But by the end of this conflict, by the end of this conversation, by the end of this discussion about anything and some decisions that's being made on your part, you will walk away with some peace. You will walk away with some new information. You are going to walk away knowing that you're beginning your new journey, beautiful people. And that, my dears, concludes the reading for this new moon energy in Cancer. Beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed that reading. The next one up is going to be, I think it's August 3rd. Matter of fact, yeah, I think it's August 3rd. I can't remember, but it's okay. It's going to be full moon in Aquarius, and I'll make sure to have that information all the way down below. And beautiful people, if you're looking for a reading for yourself, your personal reading, by all means, holla at your girl at the One Love and Light Center at gmail.com or nadirahlugg@gmail.com. The spelling is down below. I'm here to be of service. This is what I love to do. And beautiful people, as this message has resonated with you, make sure that you like, thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, big fat thumbs up. It's good energy, it's good karma, and it helps me grow this channel. And also, please feel free to share the message. We can't be the only ones vibing up. Share the energy, share the information, share the cheat sheet so that we can make this a vibalicious journey together. I'm here to share my wonderful energy, and beautiful people, it's a domino effect. This is what happens, okay? Always remember to shine your light. I'm a firm believer that if everyone wants to shine their light, and I mean brightly shine their light, no one would have to be in darkness. You never know who you may inspire, beautiful people. Again, it's a domino effect. Change the world. You can do it by one person and one situation at a time. Baby, you're pacing in the mirror. Get some. Get somewhere. I love my husband. He's pacing in the mirror. All right, beautiful people, that's my sign. It's time for me to go ahead and get up out of here. Enjoy this new moon energy and Cancerian energy, and I see you at the full moon of Aquarius or something that I'll probably be filming or whatever. It's all good, beautiful people. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy this new adventure. You got this. Yes. Have fun, beautiful people. Mwah. Bye.